Hi all, today we're going to be taking a look at Auscision's 422 class. This was a previous release from Auscision. This particular model was from the second run in 2019, the original run being in 2013. The second run included DCC and Sound as an option. This isn't going to be an unboxing because I've unboxed this model and it's been run on my layout many times. But however, I just want to show you the locomotive itself in close-up detail and obviously the box and the gorgeous box art that comes with these models. So again, the second release having Auscision's updated box art, which is really quite stunning. You know, usual sort of Auscision details. Once again, you'll see the builder's plate, which I think is just a beautiful addition, and I love seeing them. Love seeing the different ones. So kudos to Auscision. Again, standard all views of the locomotive. A bit of a contentious subject, but this is the livery. I think it's great, the Northern Rivers Railroad livery. One of the most interesting liveries ever applied to the 422 class. So that's what it is. So here's the model itself. Again, just taking a look at some of the finer details on the model. You can see the separately applied sandpipes and detail on the pilot there if it focuses. Crew and detailed interior, and you can sort of see the gauges on the control stand there. It's a much smaller model than, say, the NR class. And again, in that respect, I guess the tooling's probably a little bit earlier, but in terms of detail, I think it's still quite up there. Obviously, these lights on the pilots here and the coupler light are not operative, but that's probably to be expected on the size that they are. Overall, very detailed model, and no complaints from me. Paint and finish are good. There's a few areas where probably being a bit pedantic, where the the pad printing's a bit average, and obviously some nick in the roof paint there, but overall, for a HO 187 scale model, it's pretty good. You either love it or you hate this livery. It's quite striking, and definitely breaks up the monotony of an Indian red or Tuscan only layout. So yeah, that's my thoughts anyway. All right, let's get it on the track and see how it runs. So this was the first locomotive I bought that was DCC Sound since sort of getting back into the hobby. So I'm a little bit biased when it comes to this model. I really love this model. I really, really love it. It runs really well on my R2 curves, so the inner sort of curve of the layout is an R2, so it has no issues whatsoever. It has no issues taking the points. It's a really solid little runner for my layout. That said, is there anything negative about this model? No, not really. It does sort of make a little bit of a clicking noise, at times, from the sandpipes. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It is what it is. The sound, yeah. Look, the sound project on this, again, maybe I'm biased, purely because it was the first locomotive with sound I ever owned, and it sort of blew my mind. The 645 has just been captured perfectly. It gives you the chills. Anything with an EMD sounds good. It could be a rubber dog turd around your layout, but if it had the sound of an EMD, it probably is going to be a good thing. The horn, the sound, the compressor, everything is just spot on. It's a really, really, really enjoyable model that will run on a smaller layout or a big layout, no matter what you have. Unfortunately, this livery, the Northern Rivers Railroad livery, is sold out. So sort of you're now in the hands of the eBay scalpers. So, but Auscision do have a fair amount still left in CFCLA and Austrac and Freight Rail. I think there were some Indian Reds left there if that's your thing. But the point of these videos is I don't ever want to be a YouTuber, but one of the things I was looking for when I was coming back to this hobby was, you're going to invest so much money in these locomotives. How do they run? What do they look like? There's plenty of videos around that show you them sort of flying by and some beautiful scenery. And I wish I had that, but I don't. But hopefully this gives you a bit of insight if you are looking at purchasing one of these models, what to expect, and would I recommend it? Yes, but you don't have a lot of options if you want to model in this scale. You're either going to get an old Lima model or this, but there's no questions, hands down. If you want a 422 class, this is the model you want. So thanks all again for taking the time to watch me stumble through this, and I hope you found it enjoyable. Thank you. Bye bye.